is
Hello, friends. Hello, Kim. So glad it's 5 stars. I cannot wait for this. I have it on hold as a library. But it just came out today, so I'm like 500th in line. So. Hello. So good to see you. This is a real life friend, just so y'all know. Adam plays D&D with me, so. Hi, Tina. Hi, Ollie. Oh, yay. So glad. I finished a book today. Also, I finished listening to Finley Donovan Knocks Him Dead. I finished this at work, which I have a work update. It's exciting. But I finished this today while I was at work. And I gave it 5 stars. I also gave the first one 5 stars as well. So I did request I requested both the ebook and the audio as an ARC, but I don't know if I'll get it or not. Hello, welcome. What did you think of it? Was it 5 stars? Hello, Jill. Oh, I'm missing. My loan expires tomorrow. That'll make you finish things with a quickness. Hi, ML. Hello, Jamie. 4.5 polyamorous college romance in between 4 people. That sounds intriguing. So do y'all want to see a book haul? There's only 11 books. But I went to Walmart today and I got a bunch of books. Hey, Cassie. Yes, you want to see a book haul? Okay. I knew what you meant, Tina. Let me see here. Let me grab my little light. Or my little tripod here, because then you guys can actually like see what I'm doing. I'll just set it over here somehow. I hate this thing. Okay. One day, so I found a site that sells like lights for your computer that like clip to the computer, and I'm gonna get one because the lighting situation is terrible. Okay, so I got 11 books today. So I got The New Girl by Jesse Q. Sutanto. I have no idea what that is. Book haul. I mean, Kim, do you want to tell me when you come back from the bathroom? Because we can. But I got this one. This is like a YA thriller, I think. About then it takes place like out of school. I don't know. I saw it at Walmart. It looked good. It was on sale. I got They Both Die at the End, which I don't know a lot about this book. Other than I think I saw it on Book Talk, and then my little sister had checked it out from the library, and then she never read it. So you read which one? The New Girl? Did you like it? Cause hi all. Oh, okay. Hi Pat. Kim, you're so funny. So I don't know a ton about this one, other than it's like their last day on Earth or something. So they all become friends. So The New Girl, yeah. And then I have 2 out of the 3 of these on my Kindle, but I really wanted the paper versions. Unfortunately, the first 2 are only in paperback at Walmart, so this one is hardcover, which is kind of annoying to me, but it's fine. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, Ari came in here. Hi, Brittany. I will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. my time. So I'll see you then. Okay. So these are the Good Girls Guide to Murder books. I've been told not to read the third one, but I really do want to complete the series. I've only read the first one and I need to read the second and the third. So I grabbed all three of those. If I really hate them, I'll sell them like on Pango, but I probably will keep them because they're a full series. I got People We Meet on Vacation. I actually DNF this once upon a time. Yeah, so I read the first one and I gave it 4 stars. So I think it's really cute. I also have not read Daisy Jones and the Six. People With Me on Vacation. I DNF'd this at the beginning of the year, but I promised my friend Kristen that I would try it again. Why are Emily Henry's like romance books so chunky? I do not know. But we love a chunky book. So I have this one. I'm going to pick this one up very soon because I did promise her I would try it again. I got Book Lovers because I want to annotate it. I have this on audio on Audible. I bought it like a few months ago when I read, I think June, either May or June. When I read Book Lovers, I listened to the audiobook, so I grabbed the physical copy. I also wanted Beach Read, but they didn't have it. Then I grabbed Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo because again, I want to annotate this. I did just do that. So that's fine. I did just listen to the audio of this, but I really would like to annotate it because it had some good quotes and stuff in it that I really enjoyed. So there's that. Then I got Malibu Rising, also by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm pretty sure this is the one you're supposed to read after The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So I'm going to pick this up. I did check it out from the library, but since they had it, I I returned it at the library, and I'm just going to read it physically. Then I got After I Do. I literally bought every Taylor Jenkins Reid book that they had at the library. So I got After I Do. I don't really know anything about this. It's a love story. And they're apparently taking a break for a year or something. So I feel like there's a cheating trope in this, which I don't love, but I'll give it a chance. And then I got The Counselors, which is Jessica Goodman. So I did read They'll Never Catch Us. And I didn't love it. I gave it, I think, like a 3.5 star. I didn't love it, but I'm willing to give her another chance. Yeah, so this is by Jessica Goodman. It's a YA thriller, and it takes place at a summer camp. So I feel like I'm probably going to pick this up pretty soon just because like it's almost the end of summer, and otherwise it's going to be sitting on my shelf until next year at summertime because I'm not really a person that reads summer books in the winter. You know what I'm saying? My one exception might be People We Meet on Vacation, but I don't know. Okay, Kim, go to the bathroom now because my haul is over. But those are the books I got. Those are the books. Let's see. We Did Not Love the New Girl. Okay. When it comes to YA thrillers, I tend to be the person with thrillers in general sometimes, but especially YA thrillers. I'm the person that likes books that other people don't. The Cousins was one of those. A lot of people that I know personally that read it did not like it. They gave it between like 3 and 3.5 stars. I gave it a 5 star. So it's the vibes, you know? Yes, I hope I do as well. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Yeah, like I don't know because Book Lovers is like 300 and some pages. Book Lovers is 376. People We Meet on Vacation is 388. Like I don't know why she makes such chunky romances, but it's fine. Yeah, so Lexi said that I should spend $150 more because I hit 150 subscribers. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend 150 in total. But I don't know. I just grabbed these; they were all on sale, but it was pretty close to $100. So yes, I will do that during the first sprint. I want to read The Counselors. Well, get it, and we'll buddy read it together. I need to reread Book Lovers. Well, if you want to buddy read it, we can, because at this point, my TBR for the month is shot. Next month's TBR will be way better because I'm gonna play my Gilmore Girls game, and I'm just gonna give hopefuls for each prompt. So like if it lands on a thriller, I'm gonna be like, these are the books I hope to read. But my goal for the Gilmore Girls game is to actually just fulfill the prompt and not necessarily read a specific book. Yeah, that's what I said. I'll probably spend 150 in total. I can do that. I can do that. But I'm trying to figure out how long the Barnes and Noble sale is going. Because I want to go there if I can and do the 50% off whatever. Like the 50% off hardcovers or whatever it is. Yeah, I would have. I'll work on that pronto. Okay, let me know. Hello, Ryan. Reading the Silence That Binds Us by Joanna Ho. I hope you love it. At this point, I don't even know what a monthly TBR is. Same. That's why when I did this Gilmore Girls game, I made the prompts super vague. So they're like thriller, horror, romance. Because then I can read whatever books I want. I can mood read that way. All right. Sorry, Ari came in. Yes, Lauren, do you know how long the Barnes and Noble sale is running? Because I know there is one. But I get paid tomorrow, and I have a few things I have to pay, but I'm hoping to have enough that I can at least spend like, I don't know, $50-ish at Barnes and Noble. Because I know they're doing like the 50%, like what is it? Buy one, get one 50% or something like that, or 15% off hard covers or something like that. But when I tried to see how long it was going for, it was giving me the sale that was from like July. And I was like, no, it's August, so it can't be that one. Just saying hi. I have to go to bed, waking up at 5 a.m. Hope you guys have fun reading tonight. Hello, Katrina. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you sleep well. I am not prepared. Oh, there she is. I could not find the cat. I hope you sleep well. Thank you. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Okay, I have a few announcements. Okay, I have a few announcements before we start. So the first announcement is during this sprint, while I'm going to be listening to Addie LaRue during these sprints tonight. I don't know where my physical book is. Here it is. So I'm going to be listening to, I'm going to be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. This book needs to get done. Yeah. I mean, I don't think so either. But if I go in there with a set, I have Barnes & Noble and Target are the two places I have to go into with a set, like, budget or like a set amount of money that I'm allowed to spend, or I will spend all of my money. Okay, so I'm going to be listening to The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue tonight. I am on, I don't know what this Roman numeral is, chapter 9. So part 1, chapter 9. It's going fine. I'm liking it a lot more listening to it than I was reading it, if I'm going to be really honest. Julia Wellen just makes the story come alive in a way that it wasn't when I was listening. I'm sorry, when I was reading it, not listening to it. But I'm about 8% through it, so according to Libro FM. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be scheduling the sprints for the rest of the week. This week, it's in the Discord. I'm going to fill out the description. I meant to do it earlier, and then Cassie was like, "Hey girl, are there not sprints tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah, girl, there are." And she was like, "Well, you didn't schedule them." So I scheduled them at work at like 4:00 this afternoon. So my description box is not filled out. I am going to fill that out This hence why I'm also going to pre-schedule all of the rest of the sprints from now until however long, probably till the end of the month. This Wednesday, so tomorrow morning, I will be on Brittany's channel from Brittany Loves Books. She was also on the 24-hour sprints with me. We're going to do morning sprints on her channel because she's in Canada and is a few hours ahead of me. So I will be over there. That will be at 8 a.m. Eastern. I did post the link under the sprints channel on the Discord. So if you're looking for a link, that's where you can find it. Also, I'm going to post a link to something else because we hit 150 subscribers. You'd be awesome. I truly would, Cassie. I truly would. Since we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, I decided that I'm going to run, or 150. Did I say 150? I don't know what I'm talking about. Since we hit 150 subscribers on the YouTube channel, I am going to be running a campaign for 2 weeks for special merchandise that is only going to be available to whoever gets it, honestly. It's going to be for 2 weeks. So here is the link to the bonfire campaign. There are t-shirts or like jerseys, there are hoodies, and then there are tank tops. And I also included a youth size hoodie as well, so I can order one for Ari. I will say it was brought to my attention that the jersey style shirts are sold out in size large, but I believe they go up to 2XL, I think. I'll pin that when we start, pin that link when we start, but I didn't want them to be like astronomically priced, so I did price everything as low as I could. Do not feel obligated to buy one, okay? But if you want limited edition merch from the Reading with Neva channel, it will be available for 2 weeks. I believe it stops on the 29th, and everyone should be getting their merch by like the 12th of September or something. So I'm running it for 2 weeks. I'm hoping that that's enough time for everyone to be able to get what they want. I am personally getting 2 hoodies. They all say the same thing on them. So yeah, they all say sprinting since day one, and then on the front it's like curved. It says my channel name. So if you want one, they're available. I tried to pick colors and designs that everyone would be able to wear. The hoodie that I picked had the most color options, so I picked a standard black for those of us who like black, and a standard, and then a couple of like fun colors because yo girl likes the fun colors. Also, I've had a few people inquire about a Patreon. I'm looking into it. I'm trying to set it up. But I think if I follow through with the Patreon, it's just going to be one tier. Yeah. If I follow through with a Patreon, I don't feel like I have enough people on my channel for a Patreon. But since I've had a few people ask, I'm willing to try it out. It will be just one $5 tier with extra things. So there will probably be some kind of like a discount code for merch. There is some other merch designs on the bonfire that's not just that campaign. Like if you go to like the actual bonfire page, there's a couple that I was like, but you can order those if you want them. I was really making the merch originally for myself, not for like other people to wear. But if you guys find one on there, like there's one that says like Ari says like and subscribe, and I think there's another one that says 24-hour sprints club. So like if you guys like those, like if you want them, like feel free. But if I follow through with a Patreon, it's going to be a single $5 tier. There will probably be some kind of extra sprints, like random sprints, probably some kind of a discount code for merch. If y'all like the merch. And then Cassie had the idea. Cassie is who I talked to about everything. Okay. Cassie, ML, and Ollie. It's fine. Cassie had suggested doing some kind of like book club thing. So I have a couple of ideas, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm working it out. Love the shirt. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So yes, don't feel obligated to buy the merch. But if you want the merch, it's there if you want it. I will probably do some kind of like exclusive merch like at the next, like, I guess for me, like my next milestone would be like 500. So I'll probably do something for each like a big milestone. Probably just because I like to celebrate, and why not? Oh, the other thing, I will also link this in the description of this video. So by the end of the first sprint, the description bar will be filled out. Erin, I cannot remember what her channel name is. Hold on, please hold. Erin Megan and I have started a Discord. If you want to read Ice Planet Barbarians with us. Okay. So we were on Late Night Sprints on Gabby's channel last night. We were just like hanging out in the comments, and we were talking about how we wanted to read Ice Planet Barbarians. One of the girls that was on Gabby's Sprints was reading that series. So Erin set up a Discord today, and like I said, I will link it underneath my main Discord in the description box here in a little bit. If you want to come read Ice Planet Barbarians with us, that Discord will be there for you. I'm already in there. I think only me and Erin are in there, but I asked her if it was okay to announce it on Sprint tonight, and she was like, yeah, of course. We don't have a start date. I just thought ML was gone. I was like, we don't have a start date for that. But if you're interested in it, join us for the ride. It is on KU. So if you're worried about like having to buy it, the series is on KU. So you're welcome for that. 500 hours of sprints. Oh my god. Cute. I would die. Like I took Sunday to recover from the 24-hour sprints. Like I called off work, like I scheduled so I wouldn't have to work, everything for the 24-hour sprints. I could not imagine doing 500-hour sprints. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to pass on it, but I thought I would just throw it out there into the wind. Oh, we already reading that book about well, they had the third one, I think they had it on the shelf. I think it's called like Barbarian Lover or something. They had it on the shelf at Walmart, and I was like, y'all just have it sitting there. Yes, I know that there are 22 books in the series. I'm sure that not everyone is going to read all 22 books. I might if I really like enjoy it. But I know we're at least going to try to read the first book because we just want to know what it's about. Dick Fight Island. Yeah, I've heard of that book too. I don't think it's on KU because I thought about reading that. I think that's like a graphic novel. Hello, how are you? Ice Planet Barbarians is, yes. It's a good series. I'm on book 5. See? The book nerd 5 knows where it's at. Yeah, see, I kept hearing people talk about it and went to look on to see if it was on KU, and it's on KU. But no one had told me it was on KU. I literally went to go see how much the paperback would be, and it was like read for free on Kindle Unlimited, and I was like, say less. I feel like there's one. I feel like there's something else I'm supposed to do. Oh, my job update. Would anyone like a job update? Because I have one, and it's good. If you were on Michelle and Lexi's if you're on Michelle and Lexi's channel today. Well, Michelle and Lexi sprints. They were on Lexi's channel, I think. But if you were on those, then you'll already know the job update. But if you are not on those, you won't know it. So does everyone want a job update? They took it off KU. I think they originally put it back up. Yeah, when I went and looked, like I have the first one in my KU checkouts. And I went and looked, like, I don't know, it's been sitting in there for like a week or something. And I just haven't picked it up. But then Erin said she wanted to read it. So I was like, oh, okay. It's on my Hoopla for the audiobooks. If anyone has access to that, maybe check the selection to see if you have it too. That's a good idea. I always forget about Hoopla until someone says something to me about it. Until they're like, have you checked Hoopla? And I'm like, no. Hoopla. I always forget about Hoopla. Okay. Yeah. I always forget about Hoopla. And I don't know why, because the Florida library that I was part of, they used Hoopla. The library here where I live now uses Hoopla. But I just don't, I don't know. I just never think to check it. All right, let me get this cat shared. I'm really not prepared today, so sorry for that. All right, so we have a lot of new people. Even just like going through comments and seeing like who's commented, like we seem to have new people. So the way that I do sprints on my channel is I run sprints for 1 hour. Usually I try to do some kind of like a cool down sprint, but sometimes it doesn't always work out. So we do long sprints on this channel because I get distracted. And I figured out that 30-minute sprints don't really work for me because I get nothing done because I just procrastinate for the first 15 minutes. So at least if we do hour sprints, that gives me at least 45 minutes to read. So that's why. But so sorry, I'm looking this up on Hoopla. They don't have it at my library. So yes, so for this sprint, I'm going to be putting all of these books on my shelf. I do have to order a new bookshelf this week because now that I have all these books, I have no room left on my little 9 cube organizer thingy. So I am gonna have to order like an actual bookshelf this week after I get paid. All right. So really quick, no one said that they want this, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. I have a job update. I put in my 2-week notice at Dunkin' Donuts today. My last day will be August 30th. I will not be moving very far, okay, job-wise. There is a pizza place. It's like locally owned, but there's a pizza place in Indiana called Hot Box Pizza. And I'm going to be going over there to work. It is like a $2 pay cut for me. So instead of making $12, I'm going to make $10 an hour. But the shifts are split in half. So I'll work 10 to 2, like 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. Then I have a 3-hour break and I come back to work from 5 to 8 p.m. I'll be making pizza. Like that's literally what I'm going to be doing. I believe we're called pie makers, which is cool. But we're gonna be doing that. So the vibe there is better. Like it's very chill. It's a pizza joint. You know what I mean? They be blasting music. They be doing the thing. So yes, I will be leaving Dunkin' Donuts at the end of the month. Start in September, fresh with a new job. I'm very excited. Yes, so dope. Yes, goodbye, Dunkin'. Yes, and their pizza is bomb. Like I just want to say, like it's bomb, and like we get like food, like we can, like they give us a free meal, and like they have like the coolest cups. Like they give you like plastic, like reusable plastic cups, like good quality plastic cups that have like the Hot Box Pizza logo on them. When I have one to show you, I'll show it to you. So excited for you. Thank you. I'm glad you finally got out of there. You deserve someone that treats you better. Yeah. And I was like, I went in to talk to Miss Kimberly today. She's the GM at the Hot Box next to Dunkin'. And one of, I don't remember her name, so I will learn it. But one of the girls that, she's like 17, but she comes over to Dunkin' all the time. I guess I had talked to her yesterday, and she's like, I'll let Miss Kim know that you're looking for a job. And when I went in to talk to Miss Kimberly today, she was like, yeah, she's been talking about you and like told me to hire you and all this stuff. So like, I'm excited because like I just need somewhere that's like chill to work. Like I get it, like it's gonna get busy. Like there's gonna be good days and bad days, but like I need somewhere that is not stressful all the time. I'm glad that you are leaving that job. Yeah, me too. Congratulations, your job is 2 months. I thought so. I thought I was gonna be fired, right? Because I stood up to my I had stood up to my district manager and he didn't like what I had to say. So I figured I was gonna get fired. Well, then instead of firing me, they gave me like half of my scheduling back. So I was like, okay, cool. Like I'll just go and I'll work there until I figure out something else. Well, then like 2 weeks ago now, two of the minors that work there went into the bathroom and were doing things they shouldn't be doing in the bathroom with each other on my shift. So I got threatened again that I was going to lose my job. And then it's just been like constant chaos since then. So I've been looking for something anyway, but it was just time to go. And like also, like I'm not gonna say his name or anything like that, but like also there are other people that are talking about leaving as well. So it's not just me. But yeah, I thought that I was done with Dunkin', and then I wasn't done with Dunkin'. I have a fear of like not making my own money. So I was, and then I wasn't, and now I am. Like I officially gave my 2 weeks today to my manager. I can't figure out how long this sale is, but since you mentioned it, I'll be looking up this. Yeah, I was looking a little bit on my phone earlier today just to see like what like hardcovers they were offering. I guess if worst comes to worst, I go in there and they're not having a sale and I just buy a few things and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'll go to Barnes and Noble whether they're having a sale or not. Truly. All right. Are we ready to sprint? Are we ready for that to happen? Yeah, but I also have no idea how long this is going because when I tried to look it up, the only dates they were giving me was like there was like a July 21st sale, which I remember that, or a July, it ran from like July 15th to the 21st or something like that. But yeah, I don't know how long this sale is running. I guess if worst comes to worst, I will just order books from Book Outlet because their sale is running until September 1st. So, all right, let's go ahead and we'll do our first sprint. I figure we'll go till between 12 and 12:30, depending on if people want to hang out or not. But I do need to go to bed by like 1:30 at the latest because I'm going to be up with Brittany tomorrow. And like I said, that link is in the Discord, but I am going to completely fill out my what was I gonna say? I am going to completely fill out my description box. From now on, the description box will be filled with all of the links and things that you need. Okay, I'm really gonna be on top of that. So let's do our first sprint. Boom. So cute. And I will see everyone in 1 hour. Happy reading. Hello, friends. How did we do? I've already hit my page goal for today, which I know because I finished Finley Donovan, which I don't know. I still had like 100 and some pages from that, and then I read some of I'm Not Dying With You Tonight, which is like a YA book. I don't really know what it would be categorized as. Dystopian, maybe. I don't know really what it would be categorized as. But I left off on page 70. Hold on, let me plug this in here. Thank you. Bye. So I listened / read 25 pages and I made it to 14%. So it's saying that even at, I have this like 2 times speed. Yeah, even at 2 times speed, I still have like 7 hours, like 7.5 hours. Before this book is over. So that's great. Hello, Courtney. I don't know if Gabby is still here, but hello to Gabby. I hope your new job is going great. Jamie went to bed. I did say goodnight to her already, but good night, Jamie. I hope you sleep well. Listen to 1 hour. That's also what I listen to. Oof, yeah. I only know how many pages because I have the physical book. So even if I don't follow along, which I'm trying to because I am annotating, but even if I don't follow along, I do move my bookmark, which is why when I have a physical book, I make myself listen until I stop. So like this time I stopped 3 minutes before the timer because it came to the end of a chapter and I knew I wouldn't finish the next chapter in 3 minutes. If I'm following along with the physical book, I will make myself stop at each chapter, if that makes sense. 45% of Daisy Jones. Took me a bit to get going. Yeah, I've heard that about Daisy Jones and the Six. Oh, Lord. People not like, I don't know. People that I know that love Taylor Jenkins Reid have said, I know some of them have said that Daisy Jones and the Six is not their favorite, even though like Michelle was talking about it earlier today, and she said that Daisy Jones and the Six is not her favorite book, even though it's supposed to take after, like it's based off of like inspiration from Fleetwood Mac, which is what makes me want to read it because I love Fleetwood Mac. Got in about 50 pages. Love to hear it. Yeah, this, I will say this for Addie LaRue, for anyone that wants to read this book. This book is kind of dry. Like the next one, I'm going to be reading something else because this is just, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's supposed to be like fantasy or something. Because essentially we're following Addie LaRue after she prays to the gods that answer at night, which when you open this book up, there's a quote in here. And the last line is, no matter how desperate or dire, never pray to the gods that answer after dark, which I'm not going to read the whole quote. Okay. But the quote is from Estelle Marguerite, 1642 to 1719. But then Esther, I believe her name is, which is like Addie's, like maid in waiting. I don't know. She says it also. She says, never pray to the gods that answer at night. So that's basically what happens is Addie prays to the gods that answer at night, not realizing that like nightfall is happening because of a reason. But she doesn't realize that nightfall is happening. And so she prays the gods that answer at night by accident, but it makes it so that everyone forgets who she is. So like her parents don't know who she is. Like no one that she knows who she is. And as soon as they like walk away from her or close a door in her face, like any time that they're no longer in sight of her, they forget who she is again. And she can't say her own name. She also cannot write it. Okay. So that's what this is. So I think it's like fantasy or something. I don't know. But it's dry. Like there's not a lot of dialogue in it because it's just us following Addie's journey, which like is fine. But it's just it's dry. I don't want to, it's not really boring. Especially if you do the audio, it's not boring. It's just dry. Like I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, to get sprinting. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes it takes me a little time to get sprinting too. I'm not gonna lie. The first like 10 minutes of the sprint, I was putting my books away and like reorganizing them because I want to have a system when I get my actual shelves this week. I'm only gonna get one to begin with, but it's a five shelf. But I'm gonna get one because I need to see how it fits in the space before I get more. You know what I'm saying? So what I've done is I've organized my books by genre and then by author's first name. I think that's going to be easiest for me because I might do it by author's last name, but I'm not going to remember author's last name. Like I'm just going to be real. So I did it by author's first name. My shelf is now full. Okay. So, or my little 9 cube is full. But for the first 10 minutes I was listening to music, and the last 3 minutes I was listening to music too because I stopped at a chapter break. I listened to audio of Addie LaRue. So I originally tried to read it as an ebook that I got from the library. I waited months and months to get it from the library. I think I'm going to read this in the next sprint. But I waited months and months to get it from the library, and then it finally came and I DNF'd it. And I basically said that I wasn't going to pick it back up just because after I DNF'd it, it held really no interest to me. And then someone suggested to me that I read it or that I listen to it as an audio. And then it was on sale at Walmart. So I got it at Walmart because I like the cover of it. I think that the cover is just so pretty and like the foiling and everything. So pretty. So I was like, well, let me listen to the audio. And now for my friend's Harry Potter thing that she's doing, her Harry Potter themed reading challenge thing. One of the prompts is that you have to read a book of the house you think you belong in, which mine's Hufflepuff, so that's cool. And so because it's like black and gold, I was like, I'll just listen to the audio. Now I am immersion reading because there are good quotes in here. Like, even though there's not a lot of dialogue, V.E. Schwab wrote a lot of good like nuggets of things. I also need to go in and actually highlight. I'm going to keep this on my shelf. So that's why I'm annotating it. Because like there's a section on page 68 where I tabbed that I need to actually go in and highlight. And it's about like the things that she'll remember about her dad. So I'm probably going to do that. But I'm using the pink tabs because I just like them, honestly. I probably should have used yellow because they would have gone with the cover, but it's fine. I'm probably going to run out of pink tabs first. But I think in the next sprint, which I think we're going to do, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do one more hour sprint. Oof, I'm trying to think. Okay, so here's what we can do. We can do one more hour sprint, or we can do like a 30-minute sprint and call it a night. It's up to y'all because it is 11:47 here. But unfortunately, I can't really make these sprints any earlier in the evening because Sam works till 8:30 on Tuesdays. So y'all let me know. How far as I know, but I can totally see it. yeah, I am a Hufflepuff. I don't know where she is. Here she is. This is my little Build-A-Bear that I made. Like we went to Build-A-Bear after Christmas, and I had never been. Yes, I'm 30, and I had never been to Build-A-Bear. It's fine. Guess she had like a tag on her ear. But I made this Build-A-Bear. Ari has one too. But she dressed hers up as Rapunzel from like Tangled. But yeah, she has like a little like skirt and everything. She had shoes, but I don't know where they are. It's fine. But yes, this is my little like Hufflepuff Build-A-Bear. Yes. Yes. I'm a Harry Potter person. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a childhood thing for me. And also, yes, I sleep with stuffed animals. It's fine. If I had to guess, ML, if I had to guess, I feel like you are a Ravenclaw. Yeah, I feel like you're a Ravenclaw. And I feel like Ollie is either Gryffindor or Slytherin. That's how I feel. So tell me if I'm right. Also, can anyone guess Sam's house? You probably won't guess Mariah's house, but you can try if you want. Just because you haven't she hasn't interacted on the channel. But can you guess Sam's house? I know what it is. Fine, either way. Okay. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I'm a Ravenclaw. That's not surprising to me. That's not surprising to me. I'll be up for an hour, so that gets my vote. But either way, okay. I say that's what I was thinking. Because I have the sprints with Brittany in the morning, and like I'm gonna be awake for those. I'm planning on getting up at 7:30 to make my coffee. So that's what I'm thinking. I think we're gonna do a half an hour. I'm sorry to cut these ones short. So yeah, I love her. I think she's so cute. I want to go back to Build-A-Bear so badly. Because while I had been inside of a Build-A-Bear, I had never I grew up really poor, so I would go on class trips and stuff, where we would like travel or whatever, and like all these girls would like go to Build-A-Bear, like I couldn't afford it. So that was the first one I ever made, and she has like a heart inside of her, so like if you squeeze her chest, you can feel the heartbeat, which is cheesy, but it's fine. Ollie is Slytherin. Yeah. I'm really not even that good at it. Like I have to go off personality traits. And sometimes I'm surprised by other people's houses. Like people are always surprised when I say that I'm a Hufflepuff, but then when they think about it, they're like, you know what though? That makes sense. But I'm also an Enneagram 2. So for people that know the Enneagram, they're less surprised that I'm a Hufflepuff. It's very weird. It's very weird. So Sam is Slytherin. But there was a thing for a while where people were because okay, so obviously like when the sorting happens, they sort you into the house that you fit in the best, but you could fit into another house. So like for instance, for anyone that's ever read Harry Potter, you're only partly wrong. I'm going to explain. So Hermione talks in one of the last Harry Potter books. She does not talk about this in the movies, so the movies will not help you. But in one of the last Harry Potter books, she talks about when Harry was like, they were going to put me, like they wanted to put me in, like the hat wanted to put me in Slytherin because he was, a Horcrux. Also, if I just ruined Harry Potter for you, I don't know what to tell you because it's been around for 20 years. But when that happened, Hermione told Harry and Ron that the hat went between Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. So like no one is really one house necessarily. Like you could evolve, like, you know what I'm saying? So we refer to Sam as a Slitherdor because his personality wise, he's much more Slytherin, but he also has traits of Gryffindor house. So you're only partly wrong, ML. Sam just leans into his Slytherin side more than his Gryffindor side. Kind of like, I feel like I'm also part Gryffindor, but I lean more into my Hufflepuff side as far as like loyalty and all of those fun traits that they have. But yes, I am a Hufflepuff. When I took the quiz originally, like back when it was first around, it said that I was Gryffindor, but I think it gave everyone Gryffindor. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But then I retook it during the pandemic because my sister wanted to take it. So she was like, "Can we just do it together?" And I was like, "Sure." She got Ravenclaw. So this is my 18-year-old sister Anna. She got Ravenclaw and I got Hufflepuff, and I was like, "Hufflepuff? That makes sense." Yeah. I must be part Hufflepuff too. Yeah. I mean, I feel like everybody has at least 2 houses that they could fit into. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I feel like Hufflepuff is good for me. I also feel like Slytherins get a bad rap, in my opinion. Because like one of their traits is being cunning, but like you don't necessarily being cunning isn't necessarily like negative. You know what I mean? Just my opinion. Yeah. I mean, you didn't ask me this question, but I'm going to answer it. I agree. I feel like the movies, we did have some Hufflepuff representation in the movies. And there was Hufflepuff representation in the books. I'm trying to remember, was Luna Hufflepuff or was she Ravenclaw? Please hold. I felt like the movies were very Gryffindor, Slytherin heavy. I felt like Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw got more representation in the books than they did in the movies. But hold on. What house was Luna? Yeah, because Luna Lovegood was Ravenclaw. And I think Ernie Macmillan was Hufflepuff. Yeah, Ernie Macmillan was Hufflepuff. And he was part of Dumbledore's army, right? Like with Harry and all of them. So we got representation in those regards because Lavender was Gryffindor. Lavender Brown. But I feel like Hufflepuff, I feel like the movies at least were very Gryffindor and Slytherin heavy. In the books, we got a little bit more, but it's like we only got like 2 characters that were another, like 2 main characters that were another house. Because like everybody else, I mean, Cedric Diggory was Hufflepuff, and Cho Chang, I don't remember what she was. Was she Hufflepuff or was she something else? She might have been something else. Okay, so Cho Chang was Ravenclaw. I don't know if you guys want to claim her though, because she turns on everybody eventually. But Cho Chang was Ravenclaw, Cedric Diggory was Hufflepuff, Ernie Macmillan was Hufflepuff, and Luna Lovegood was Ravenclaw. But I'm pretty sure that all the rest of the people that we see in the movies were Gryffindor and Slytherin. I was graduating high school and the books came out. Only recently began reading the books. Got you. Yeah, I agree with ML. This ruins nothing for you. It ruins nothing. I agree with ML that there's not... The books and the movies are definitely Gryffindor and Slytherin heavy because, the main three are Gryffindor, and then their enemy, you know what I mean? Their main enemy is Slytherin, which, is fine. But I do know... I do know that a lot of people that were in Ravenclaw House were glad that Luna was their representation for Ravenclaw because she is, I hate this word, but she's quirky and she's different. You know what I'm saying? She's not just the run-of-the-mill student. But she also proves that she's a strong person. You know what I mean? I personally am glad that the representation that we got for Hufflepuff was Cedric Diggory. I'm just saying. Not because he's hot, because I could care less about... I mean, I like Robert Pattinson, don't get me wrong. But, I think because Cedric Diggory showed the brave side of being a Hufflepuff, so he was a strong representation. Yeah. And in the books, yeah, in the books they do. I wish that in the movies they hadn't, only because in the movies we're following multiple characters. The books, it made more sense to do it that way just because we're mainly following Harry. We're following Harry's journey, you know what I'm saying? But I wish that there had been more representation in the books. Just me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a half hour. I'm going to take these off. But I'm going to do a half hour sprint because I have to be up early to be on Sprints with Brittany in the morning. So I'm going to do a half hour sprint. And then I linked everything in the description box. So if you're not part of the Discord, please join it if you want. That's where I'm going to be posting any sprint updates and stuff like that. It's just easier because it's all in one spot. So I have sprints tomorrow still, but they're going to be with Brittany on her channel instead of on my channel. Yes, let me grab it for you out of the Discord and I will put it in here. Also, I put the merch link at the top of the description bar. I think it's the third or fourth line, and it just says merch if you want it. If you click on that, it'll take you to the actual storefront. Let's see. Here we go. It'll take you to the actual storefront for the bonfire shop. This is not what I wanted. Hold on, that's not it. I'm so sorry. Ignore that. Okay? Ignore that. Here we go. That's the wrong one. There you go. This is Brittany's sprint on Brittany's channel. Okay, so that's where I will be. They start at 8 a.m. She hasn't decided how long they're going to be. I know that. Because she did message me today and was like, I might do them for several hours because Michelle and Lexi sadly and unfortunately are not having sprints tomorrow or for the rest of the week because they're both traveling, I believe. So she was was thinking about making them longer, but don't hold me to that because she said she wasn't quite sure, but she was playing with that idea. So I will not have sprints on my channel tomorrow. I will have sprints over on Brittany's channel. They will start at 8 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so you're gonna see me looking half dead, but it's fine. Um, it's fine. And then I will have sprints Friday. They will probably start about 10 a.m. and run. No, I have them set for noon for Friday. So I might move them to 10 a.m., but currently they're set for noon. But I might move them, honestly. I might make them earlier. And then, of course, we have sprints on Saturday at 8, and those are already pre scheduled. So they should be up on my channel. There should be like a link or a thingy that you can click to set a reminder if you want that. And that is, I think, everything. The merch. Okay. The merch store link is in the description box if you want that. And yeah, like I said, don't feel obligated to buy any merch unless you really want it. But the designs that say sprinting since day one, those will go away in like 2 weeks. So Friday daytime sprints and Saturday night sprints, I think they are set up for the wrong times. Oh geez. Okay, hold on. They definitely are because I set them up for today. Please hold. My God. Okay, so not today. Okay. Okay, so Friday. Please tell me these are Friday. These are Saturday. Okay, so Saturday is fixed for the 20th. And Friday also fixed. Friday. I wonder how it even let me do that considering whatever. Okay, they should be fixed now. Yes. Thank you, Kim, for that. Yes. Friday ones say that they are live in 11 hours. They're not. Okay, so they should be fixed now. Tell me if they're fixed. If they're not, I'm gonna scream. But they should be fixed now. And what was I gonna say? I do not remember. Fixed on your end. Okay, cool. They're fixed on my end as well. So they're fixed now. So sorry. So we will do a 30-minute sprint. Sorry, Ari came back in here saying her nightlight's not on, but I can see it from in here, so it's on. I don't know what she's talking about. Okay. All right. So we will go ahead and we'll do a 30-minute sprint, and then I will see whoever gets on Brittany's sprint tomorrow. Please come hang out with us and support Brittany. I will see y'all on there tomorrow, or I'll see y'all over here Friday and Saturday, as is usually scheduled. So I will see y'all in 30 minutes. Hello, friends. One of the new cats came in here, and the timer scared her, scared it, so it ran away. How did we do? I read a chapter and a half of It Ends With Us. So, hello, ML. Hi. So this is a reread for me, but I have to read it for my book club. For my book club that meets, our Zoom is on the 26th, I'm pretty sure. So I read from page 183 to page 208. It was like 20 some pages, I think. Bookly said. Let me check. Bookly said 28 pages. So yes, so I have 28 pages already read for today because it, like, the page count starts over at midnight. So that's what I read / listened to, because I'm also listening to the audio. I don't love the audio for this book, but it's fine, like, reading it if I'm reading it with the audio, if that makes sense. So I'll probably finish this tomorrow, even if I just read it. I'll probably have it done tomorrow. But I had to actually follow along in the book so that I can tab things. I don't know if you can see the tabs, but so I can tab things I want to talk about. So I'm tabbing any quotes that I like, but also anytime there's domestic violence, which the first domestic violence incident happens on page 185. Because I'm tabbing Ryle's domestic violence incidents and not Lily's father's. I'm gonna have to chase this cat out. I got a lot of work done. Love to hear it. How about an hour and 30 minutes left? Love to hear it. I don't know how much of this audiobook I have. Ooh, this thing says 2.5 hours. So I may just buckle down tomorrow and just read the last 2.5 hours. But I don't know. 51% of Daisy Jones. Love to hear it. Glad you're loving it. Also, I just want to say this book is a 5-star, even on the second read. But there's a lot about this that I forgot about until I started rereading it. Like, I could have sworn that Ryle's first domestic violence incident happened, like, towards, like, the beginning. I'm over halfway through this book. And that was the first incident. Now, there was an incident where he got angry about something or jealous. Oh, he got jealous because she brought, like, her friend to a party that his sister was throwing. But then he figured out pretty quickly that, like, the friend that she brought was gay. So he just, like, but it, like, plays out as, like, a playful thing where he, like, picks her up and takes her into the room. But that was, like, way back on page 98, because I marked it and highlighted it in blue, but I marked it in pink because at the time I was just doing pink tabs. But blue works with this cover too. But I marked it in pink and then highlighted it in blue because it was the first time that Elisa had warned Lily about Ryle. So I think I want to get through a bit more before I go to bed because I need to finish it for book club. Got you. Yeah, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to take a shower and then I'm going to go to bed so that I can be ready for Brittany sprints in the morning. So I'm probably going to finish It Ends With Us on those sprints tomorrow and then decide, and then probably listen more Addie LaRue. But Addie LaRue, I'm just going to give myself, like, a page count for that every day because it's just very dry. I just don't know how else to even describe it. It's very dry. So I might pick up Malibu Rising tomorrow since I have it. Hello, Jessica. We're stopping sprints tonight a little bit early. Earlier than we usually do on Tuesday because I have sprints early in the morning with Brittany. I have them at 8 a.m. So I will share. Let me see if this is the right link. Yes. So here's the link again for anyone that missed it. If you want to get on Brittany's sprints tomorrow, it's also in the Discord server, which the Discord is linked in the description bar. So there will be 2 Discord links. One, it says main Discord. That's the Discord for this channel, like the Discord that I made for this actual channel. And then the Discord underneath it is for if you want to join in with us, with Aaron, Megan, and I while we read Ice Planet Barbarians. That's what that's for. I'm going to bed early tonight. Alrighty. Thanks for the sprints. Have a great night. All right, y'all. I'm going to jump off here. I will see those that I see tomorrow on Brittany Sprints at 8 a.m. Eastern. Otherwise, I will see everyone on Friday at noon. Get out of here, cat. Oh my God. No, ma'am. Or IPB is so good. Yeah, we were talking about it in someone else's, in Gabby's sprints last night. Ola book sprints. And we're all going to read it. So, good night, y'all. Good night, good night, good night, good night. You're welcome. And I will see y'all either tomorrow or on Friday. Friday and Saturday sprints are already scheduled. So, love y'all so much. Bye.